Narayana Hari Govinda. Wonderful friends, welcome you all to this evening satsangas on our great Shastras, Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana, Prakarana Grantha Dhanyashtakam, chanting of, reading of Samkshipta Skanda Puranam, followed by our Parayanam of Aitareya Upanishad with Adi Shankara Bhashyam. Morning also we do our Shvetashvatara Upanishad as well as Bhagavad Gita in English, Hindi respectively. Then we do during daytime Bhagavad Gita, Mandukya Upanishad, Tulsi Ramayana, Vedic chanting, etc. This is the way when we keep ourselves busy in spirituality, spiritual samskaras will grow, the non spiritual destructive things will go away from us. This is the minimum best we have to do for our own selves in our own interest of evolution. So, welcome you all, friends. Let us remember all the 13 Vyaktitvas of Lokasevaka, Dharmasthavaka, Viragi, Bhakta, Shishya, Mumukshu, Jignasu, Shrota, Sadhaka, Parishrami, Prerita, Prashanta, Gambhira, and also Samskrita Bhasha Gnata. Who are there to help us? Just look around the Parabrahma Tattva, the Ishvara Tattva, the Jagannatha Tattva, the Devata Ganas, the Guru Ganas, the Shruti Gana, all of them are so eagerly waiting to help us, to empower us, to bless us, to protect us, to push us in our spiritual evolution. May we recognize, realize them, and make use of them for our own growth. Friends, in our first class today, Sri Yoga Vasishtha Maharamayana Shastra Adhayanam. Congratulations to all that we are starting today, the 20th Sarga of the second Prakaranam, namely Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam. This 20th Sarga will be the last Sarga of this Prakaranam. After this is over, then we'll be entering into the third huge one, around 7,000 slokas in it, called as Utpatti Prakaranam. So we'll go through that like we were going through the other two Prakaranams with all commitment. I really appreciate, congratulate you all for this great endeavor. In fact, this is our 308th day. It took 308 दिन दो प्रकरण पढ़ने के लिए, which is 2500 slokas. So 2500 slokas means, let us say, 14 times more than that or 12 times more. So if we go a little faster, few more years, all this can be done. But whatever it is, studying such a great Shastra, trying to study itself is a great endeavor. Why should we give it up when the Lord is giving us time, energy, opportunity? Let us not miss it. Let us pray to Rama, to Vaashishtha ji, to Vishwamitra ji, to Valmiki ji, to Vyasa Bhagavan, to bless us with all strengths, all visions, all convictions, all nishayas, to be consistent on this path without any problem, without missing. Right, friends? Let us start with our prarthana shlokas, sankalpa, and the chanting of this 20th sarga, which has barely 15 mantras. Maybe in 2 days we can do it. Om, 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 Om Sahanavavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahai, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहैः ॐ शान्तिः 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 ॐ नमो ब्रह्मादिभ्यो ब्रह्मविद्यासम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो भक्तियोगधर्मविद्या सम्प्रदायकर्तृभ्यो वंशऋषिभ्यो महद्भ्यो नमो गुरुभ्यः ॐ यैर्मे गुरुभिः पूर्वं पदवाक्यप्रमाणतः व्याख्याताः सर्वसच्चास्त्राः तान् नित्यं प्रणतोऽस्म्यहम् ॐ शङ्करं शङ्कराचार्यं केशवं बादरायणं सूत्रभाष्यकृतौ वन्दे भगवन्तौ पुनः पुनः ॐ कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकिकोकिलं वाल्मीकिर्मुनिसिंहस्य कवितावनचारिणः शृण्वन् रामकथानादं को न याति पराङ्गतिम्। ॐ श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनामवरानने। ॐ यद्वाक्यामृतपायिनां प्रतिपदं सत्यं सुधानीरसा यद्वाक्यार्थविचारणादविमतः स्वर्गोऽपि कारागृहं यद्वाणी विशदात्मपूर्णमनसां तुच्छं जगत्तूलवत् तस्मै श्रीगुरवे वसिष्ठमुनये नित्यं नमस्कुर्महे। यस्यार्षं प्रतिता जगत्त्रयहिता सा वेदमाता परा यश्चक्रे तपसा वशे सुरगणान् अन्यत् सिसृक्षुर्जगत् तं बोधाम्बुनिधिं तपस्य मुकुटालङ्कार चिन्तामणिं विश्वामित्रमुनिं शरण्यमनघं भूयो नमस्याम्यहम्। श्रुत्या ब्रह्मैव रामः प्रकटितमहिमा येन तस्मै वसिष्ठः यः सीतां ब्रह्मविद्यामिव सदसि पुनः सत्यशुद्धां किलादात् यद्वाणी मोहमूलं शमयति जगत् आनन्दसन्दोहदोग्ध्री तस्मै वाल्मीकये श्री गुरुतमगुरवे भूरिभावैर्नता स्मः। पूर्णानन्दस्वभावः स्वजनहितकृते माययोपात्तकायः कारुण्यादुद्दिदीर्षुर्जनमनवरतं मोहपङ्के निमग्नम् आविश्यान्तर्वसिष्ठं भैरविकलयन् शिष्यभावं वितेने यः संवादेन शास्त्रामृतजलधिममुं रामचन्द्रं प्रपद्ये। ब्रह्मानन्दं परमसुखदं केवलं ज्ञानमूर्तिं द्वन्द्वातीतं गगनसदृशं तत्त्वमस्यादिलक्ष्यम् एकं नित्यं विमलमचलं सर्वधी साक्षिभूतं भावातीतं त्रिगुणरहितं सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि सद्गुरुं तन्नमामि। ओम परब्रह्मणे श्रुतिमात्रे समस्त ब्रह्म भक्ति योग धर्म विद्या आचार्येभ्यो ऋषिभ्यो मुनिभ्यो गुरुभ्यो देवताभ्यो नमः। श्रीरामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे श्री वशिष्ठ विश्वामित्र वाल्मीकि वेदव्यासादि ब्रह्म विद्याचार्येभ्यो नमः। अस्मद्गुरुभ्यो नमः। संकल्पः तेषां सर्वेषां कृपानुग्रहेण उपनिषद योग वासिष्ठ महारामायणोक्त ब्रह्मात्मैक्यबोधेन अस्मिन् क्षणे एव मोक्ष कैवल्य प्राप्त्यर्थं श्रुति स्मृति पुराण इतिहास संतवाङ्मयोक्त साध्य साधनानुभव सिद्ध्यर्थं तत्रोक्त ऋषिमुनि गुरु देवता दर्शनानुग्रहानुभव प्राप्त्यर्थं सनातन धर्मस्य वैदिक हिंदव संस्कृतेः सांप्रदायानां शास्त्राणां मोक्षमार्गाणां गुरुशिष्य भक्त भगवत परंपरादीनां भक्ति ज्ञान योग वेदांतादि प्रक्रियाणां पुनरुत्थान जागरण विश्वव्याप्ति द्वारा विश्व आध्यात्मिक प्रगति एकता शांति पुरोभिवृद्ध्यर्थम अस्मिन् सनातन धर्म संस्थापने कंकणबद्ध अस्माकं सह सर्वेषां निरंतर दिग्विजयार्थं श्रीराम मंदिरवत् शिव कृष्णादि समस्त मंदिराणाम् आश्रमाणां पुण्य दिव्य क्षेत्राणां विश्वविद्यालयादीनां भूभागादीनां पुनरवाप्तितेषु निरंतर शास्त्र अध्ययन अध्यापना उपासना यज्ञ साधना सेवादीनां द्वारा तपस्यादीनां द्वारा भारतवर्षस्य सनातन धर्मस्य बाह्याभ्यन्तर शत्रूणां शाश्वतरूपेण समूल निर्मूलनार्थं भारतवर्षे विश्वे च अस्मात् क्षणादारभ्य वैदिक हैन्दव संस्कृतेः सुसंप्रतिष्ठा अवाप्त्यर्थं विश्वे मोक्षधर्म पुरुषार्थ प्रतिष्ठा द्वारा विश्व संरक्षणाभिवृद्ध्यर्थं अस्यां कक्षायाम् आगतानां सर्वेषां संकल्पितसत्कर्मसु दिग्विजयार्थं तेषां हृदये परब्रह्म भगवद्देवता गुरुशास्त्र सत्संग साधना सेवा भक्ति दिन द्वारा माता पितृ देश धर्म सनातन धर्म भक्त्यादीनां द्वारा जन्म साफल्यार्थम अनेक शास्त्राणाम् अध्ययन साधना प्रयत्न मध्ये श्री वाल्मीकि महर्षि विरचित श्री योग वासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं तदनन्तरं धन्याष्टक प्रकरण ग्रंथस्य पारायणम् अध्ययनं तदनन्तरं संक्षिप्त स्कंद पुराण पारायणं तदनन्तरं श्री आदिशंकर भाष्य समेत ऐतरेयोपनिषदः पारायणं वयं सर्वे भक्ति ज्ञान विवेक वैराग्य योगादीनां द्वारा मोक्षप्राप्त्यर्थं सनातनधर्मार्थं भारतवर्षार्थं विश्व कल्याणार्थं च करिष्यामहे। ओम श्री रामचंद्र परब्रह्मणे नमः। श्री योगवासिष्ठ महारामायण शास्त्रम मंगलाचरण श्लोकाः। ओम यतः सर्वाणि भूतानि प्रतिभान्ति स्थितानि च यत्रैवोपशमं यान्ति तस्मै सत्यात्मने नमः। ज्ञाता ज्ञानं तथा ज्ञेयं द्रष्टा दर्शनदृश्यभूः कर्ता हेतुः क्रिया यस्मात् तस्मै ज्ञप्त्यात्मने नमः। स्फुरन्ति सीकरा यस्मात् आनन्दस्याम्बरे वनौ सर्वेषां जीवनं तस्मै ब्रह्मानन्दात्मने नमः। दिवि भूमौ तथाकाशे बहिरन्तश्च मे विभुः यो विभात्योपभासात्मा तस्मै सर्वात्मने नमः। Friends, let us chant the last 20th Sarga. Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha. Sri Vaashishtha Vishwamitra Valmiki Vedavyasadi Brahma Vidyacharya Namaha. Sri Yoga Vaashishtha Maharamayana Shastram Dvitiya Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam Antima Vimshatitama Sargaha Sadachara Nirupanam Nama Vimshah Sargaha Parayanam Vaashishtha Uvacha Om Om आर्यसङ्गमयुक्ता युक्त्यादौ प्रज्ञां वृद्धिं नयेत्मलात् ततो महापुरुषताम महापुरुषलक्षणैः यो यो येन गुणेनेह पुरुषः प्रविराजते शिष्यते तं तमेवाशु तस्मात् बुद्धिं विवर्धयेत। महापुरुषता हि एषा समाधिगुणशालिनी सम्यक् ज्ञानं विना राम सिद्धिमेति न काञ्चन। ज्ञानात् समादयो यान्ति वृद्धिं सत्पुरुषक्रमाः श्लाघनीयाः फलेनान्तः वृष्टेरिव नवाङ्कुराः। समाधिभ्यो गुणेभ्यश्च वर्धते ज्ञानमुत्तमम् अन्नात्मकेभ्यो यज्ञेभ्यः शालिवृष्टिरिवोत्तमा। गुणाः समादयो ज्ञानात् समाधिभ्यस्तथा ज्ञता परस्परं विवर्धन्ते ते ते अन्न ते अब्जसरसीरिव। ज्ञानं सत्पुरुषाचारात् ज्ञानात् सत्पुरुषक्रमः परस्परं गतौ वृद्धिं ज्ञानसत्पुरुषक्रमौ शम प्रज्ञादिनिपुण पुरुषार्थक्रमेण च अभ्यसेत् पुरुषो धीमान् ज्ञानसत्पुरुषक्रमौ न यावत् सममभ्यस्तौ ज्ञानसत्पुरुषक्रमौ एकोऽपि नैतयोस्तात् पुरुषस्येह सिद्ध्यते। यथा कलमरक्षिण्या गीत्या वितततालया खगोत्सादेन सहितं गीतानन्दः प्रसाद्यते। ज्ञानसत्पुरुषेहाभ्याम् अकर्त्राकर्तृरूपिणा तथा पुंसां निरिच्छेन सममासाद्यते पदं। सदाचारक्रमः प्रोक्तः मयैवं रघुनन्दन ततोपदिश्येते सम्यक् एवं ज्ञानक्रमोऽधुना। इदं यशस्यमायुष्यं पुरुषार्थफलप्रदं तज्ज्ञादाप्ताश्च सच्छास्त्रं श्रोतव्यं किल धीमता। श्रुत्वा त्वं बुद्धिनैर्मल्यात् बलाद् यास्यसि तत्पदम्। यथा कतकसंश्लेषात् प्रसादं कलुषं पयः विदितवेद्यमिदं हि मनो मुनेः विवशमेव हि याति परं पदम्। यदवबुद्धमखण्डितमुत्तमम् तदवबोधवशात् न जहाति हि। इति आर्षे श्री वासिष्ठमहारामायणे 32 संहितायां वाल्मीकीये मोक्षोपाये मुमुक्षुव्यवहारप्रकरणे सदाचारनिरूपणं नाम 20 सर्गः समाप्तः। अयं मुमुक्षुव्यवहारप्रकरणप्रकाशः। ओम शान्तिः शान्तिः शान्तिः। ओम श्रीराम जय राम जय जय राम। 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 Shri Ram Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram, 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 Jaya Jaya Ram Jaya Jaya Ram. Om Shri Rama Sharanam Mama, Shri Rama Sharanam Mama, Shri Rama Sharanam Mama, Shri Ramayana Sharanam Mama, Shri Ramayana Sharanam Mama, Shri Ramayana Sharanam Mama, Shri Vashishtha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vashishtha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vashishtha Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishwamitra Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishwamitra Sharanam Mama, Shri Vishwamitra Sharanam Mama, Shri Valmiki Sharanam Mama, Shri Valmiki Sharanam Mama, Shri Valmiki Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Vyasa Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Sadguru Sharanam Mama, Shri Rama Sharanam Mama, Shri Rama Sharanam Mama, Shri Rama Sharanam Mama. Friends, 20th Sarga is Sadachara Nirupanam. And before that we saw Pramana Nirupanam. Before that we have seen the Upamana Nirupanam, Dushtanta Nirupanam. In that way, every one Sarga is giving us a beautiful addition to our required knowledge to be gained, to be steady on the path, spiritual on the path, what I say, realization of the Atman and thereby getting Nirvana. Beautiful, very essential. These are all. From this, we know that we understand that at what lowest level of knowledge we are in, and also from this, we know that if our buddhi is correctly utilized in the correct place, that is in the study of the Shastra and Satsang, so many of the necessary essential things we can learn. Like that, the buddhi exposed to the Bhautika Jnana comes, but that won't give us moksha. That's all avara vidya only. But the same buddhi exposed to the Adhyatmic Jnana, that Adhyatmic Jnana will definitely be received by that buddhi, and that Jnana helps in the final result of the moksha. So let us embark on that path. Let us not spare any efforts. Let us not be lazy or have any other excuses for not having this satsanga attended, for not studying our shastras, for not equipping our buddhi with this shastrokta moksha jnana. So this is how our intellect has to think, decide, and make use of itself in gaining this jnana. So in this last 20th sarga, Sadachara Nirupanam, what Sri Vashishtha conveys to us. Let us start seeing from the first mantra. So, Om Sri Ramachandra Parabrahmane Namaha, Sri Vashishtha Vishwamitra Valmiki Vedavyasadi, Maharshibhyo Namaha, Ditiya Mumukshu Vyavahara Prakaranam, Vimsha Sargaha, Sadachara Nirupanam Nama, Sri Vashishtha Uvacha, Vashishtha is guiding. See how clear, sweet, simple, yet complete and profound are the teachings. Come effortlessly from the mouth of such great saints and sages, especially when they see the disciples as great and worthy as Sakshat Rama with all the Divya Gunas and readiness to listen and gain the Adhyatmic Jnana. So beautiful. He starts saying, Sri Vasishta Uvacha. He says, Arya Sangama Yuktyadau Prajnam Vruddhim Nayet Balad Tato Maha Purusha Dhama Maha Purusha Lakshanaihi. Arya Sangama Yuktyadau Prajnam Vruddhim Nayet Balad Tato Maha Purusha Dham Maha Purusha Lakshanaihi. No ambiguity at all. Adau, in the beginning, Arya Sangama, by being in the company of the Arya Purushas, the Shrestha Purushas, the Jnanis, the Acharyas, the Rishimuni Pungavas, the Mahanubhavas, the Sadgurus. So, Arya Sangama, okay. And who can go to the Arya Sangama? Yukti. The one who has got the Yukti. Yochana, Alochana. That when we go to those Mahatmas, they guide us in the life and its blessedness or fulfillment. The ones who have come to this intelligence, they go. Like a person who has Yukti of how to earn the money, he will go to that financial advisor. The one who has got Yukti about the business, he goes to that business advising person. Same way, a human being with his Yukti, he chooses to go to the Arya Sangama. That's what every day in one of the other classes, this topic is somehow coming. What is it? Because of Purva Janma Punya, because of the parents' blessings and Guru's blessings. Effortlessly, we can be in spirituality if that is in our lot. But those causes are not continuous. When they go away, and then unke karan whatever satsanga we have, that goes away. Thereafter, it is in our interest by our own yukti that we should know that these satsangas are so useful. They were effortless at that time because of my positive prarabdha. Now that is over. Therefore, effortlessly satsanga cannot come. I have to put effort for it. I have to do the tyaga. I have to find the need of it. I have to find the interest in it. All this is called as yukti. So you and I are coming to the classes with yukti. Earlier we used to come because of anugraha. Anugraha ho gaya. And jinka anugraha tak hi hua, they all left the class. They have not used their yukti. That the Lord is continuously blessing us through these satsangas. Somebody is there to take these classes for us. Let us continuously listen, learn from the Shastras, the Jnana, that Yukti jinko nahi hai, they just stopped. That Yukti is our Purushartha. That I must continue learning Jnanam, pursue the Shastra. Isn't it? Therefore, with that Yukti, we go to Arya Sangam. Then to stay with that Arya continuously, permitted by him, loved by him, owned by him, blessed by him, we again have to have there the yukti again of our humbleness, our simplicity, our surrender, our shraddha in him, that through him the Bhagavan only is blessing us. Second yukti is required. Third yukti is what? What for we have gone to that Guru Maharaj? Third yukti. Only that we have to focus on, only that we have to gain. And what is that said here? Arya Sangama and Yukti. Adau, having completed these two things, with Yukti, we went to Arya. Arya Sangama means being in the company of the Gurus. With Yukti, we stayed there back. Now, third Yukti is what? What we have to do to please Him. First of all the sadhanas or all other preparations, whatever it tells, doing them is a Yukti. Because all of them make Him believe that we are deserving the Jnana. After doing these three yuktis of going to them, staying there, getting qualification by following whatever instruction he gives. With this, what next we have to do? Arya Sangama Yukti. Adau, after these two things, see, in our Dhanya Ashtakam also. Adau Vijitya Vishayan. Here also. Adau, then Prajnam Vruddhim Nayet Balat. Balat means with all efforts. Vruddhim Nayet, we have to improve upon, we have to develop the prajna. So here again Arya Sangama Yukti means going to the Mahatmas, whatever they teach, using that knowledge, using our own Yukti to understand that knowledge. What we have to do is Prajnam Vruddhim Nayet Balat. Balat means with Parishrama. We have to do the Vruddhi development of the Prajna in us. Luckily, what's prajna? Today, yesterday, day before, 4 days in our morning, common sense thought before the Upanishad class, we were talking this only. Prajna vivartayet. And the three types of prajnas, the Laukika prajna, exactly what is the world, what is happening in the world, what is the position of the world, what is our relation with the world, how the world binds us, how to be freed from the world. This is all worldly prajna. The second prajna is our own Vyaktitva prajna. Who am I right now? I am a Jiva. Now with five upadhis, these upadhis are having these conditions, these limitations, identified with them. This is how I am bound. See, Ado Vijitya Vishayan Mamadomo Raga, or Tyaktva Gruhe Ratimato Gati Bhutam, or Tyaktva Mamahamiti Banda Kare Pade Dve. This all is the understanding. How do I stand today? Then how I purify myself? That's called as second prajna. We have to gain that from the gurus. Laukika prajna, then Vyaktitva Vikasa prajna, along with what's the Vyaktitva now, mine today. Third natural is the Adhyatmika prajna. Vivardhayet. In the Adhyatmik prajna, the Lakshya, the Paramatma, the Adhyatmik sadhanas, and further the qualifications, need of the Guru, need of the Satsanga, need of Shravana Manana Nididhyasana, need of Viveka Vairagya, the Sadgunas, all of that without missing anything. When we have got in our intellectual understanding and conviction, we have the Adhyatmik prajna. So the Laukika prajna, Vyaktitva Niyantrana, Vyaktitva, what do you call, mastery prajna. Third one is Adhyatmika prajna. So Arya Sangama Yukti Yuktya Arya Sangama Yuktya Adau Prajnam Vruddhim Nayet and Balat. The Balat means effortfully, because it won't come. Arya Sangama, and then from Arya getting all the prajna without our own conscious required all round efforts, it doesn't happen. And gained knowledge, the prajna has to be sustained also by continuously repeating. Any great prajna also, except the anubhuti, if you don't keep on being in touch with it, that goes away from us. Therefore, balat you gain it, balat you stay in it, you maintain it. What that prajna? So here the topic is about prajna. So Arya Sangama Yuktya Adav Prajnam Vruddhim Nayet Balat. प्रज्ञा का वृद्धि करना है. Then Mahapurusha Lakshanaihi. In that prajna you can add even sadhana. You can add even siddhi also. Then the Siddha Purushas, the Arya Purushas with whom Sangha we are, watch their Lakshanas. After Jivan Mukti, after the prajna is experienced, Prajnanam Brahma. You also copy the same Mahapurusha Lakshanas. With that, Mahapurushatam Nayetu. That's how you also become Mahapurusha. So go to the Arya with all the yukti, be there, surrender to them, get taught by them the prajna, with the Laukika prajna, keep the Loka outside, with the Upadhi prajna, master the prajna, master the Upadhis, with the Adhyatmik prajna, do the sadhana and reach to the ultimate experience. Thereafter, looking at them, copying them, whatever the Mahapurusha Lakshanas they are having, expressing them, you also be a Mahapurusha. So tataha Mahapurushatam Mahapurusha Lakshanaihi Nayetu. Don't stop till that time. Here the Mahapurusha Lakshana means as he taught us with his Sadguna, along with his own Brahmanubhuti, with his Krupa and Karuna. And the Jivan Mukta Jnanis, if they don't have that extra Krupa and Karuna, then why will they come down to teach us? Especially we don't will listen, etc. And by teaching us, they are not going to gain anything. By not teaching, they are not taken away of everything, anything. सिर्फ करुणा ही मात्र है जो हमारे पास आकर वो सिखाते हैं. That's the Mahapurush Lakshana. So you also do such thing of giving this jnanam to the next generation, like your gurus, the Mahapurushas have done. Learn that. And that Mahapurush Lakshana, in what way the guru was kind on you, compassionate on you, patient with you, and went on being with you till you have settled on the path. In the same way, with the Mahapurusha Lakshana, when you do that seva to the next generation of sadhakas, like we call our gurus as Mahapurushas because they took all pains and guided us, we will also be called as Mahapurusha. Therefore, Mahapurushatam Nayetu. And in all this, the main thing is Balat. बलात् मतलब एफर्ट लगा के ऐसा जोर लगाओगे नहीं एफर्ट नहीं लगाओगे तो होता नहीं. Now I tell you one this important thing today. Let us carry home. Keeping higher goals and so restless or relentless or definitely I must achieve that goal. With that thought, all the ability in us come out and all the excuses, all the lazinesses, all the direct distractions, all the indulgences, they will be stopped. If you don't have goal and if you don't have the baliya vancha to reach that goal will be very lighter and all other nonsense will involve. Any of the great Mahatmas, you see, like Pujya Gurudev and all, how could even at the age of 70, 72, 75, 76, so active, so dynamic, so aggressive, and the others at the age of 30, 35 only, they just feel as if they have become old. Because Pujya Gurudev, like Mahatmas, they have made that great vision, endless vision of taking the Adhyatmika Shastra Jnana Moksha Marga to everybody. And that they are so fully engrossed in trying to achieve it. That the body, its old age and its all inabilities, which are थोड़ा ही होते हैं बाद ज़्यादा तो हमारा मन ही उस पे फंसा रहता है. So to the mind's distractions, they never demoralized them. They never became obstacles to them. They were relentless. Same is done by a politician who wants to serve the world or want to get fame and fame through politics. Whether it is a Swartha Kamana or really Loka Seva Kamana, they even at the age of 70, 80, 90, they are still into politics. Till the body says no more. See that why American president. See in India also so many big leaders, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85. That goal they have. वेदर इट इज कनिंग और सेल्फिश वो सब तो फिर बाद की क्लास में डिस्टर्ब करेंगे डिस्कस करेंगे बट समथिंग दे आर आइडेंटिफाइड विथ वी आर एक्सप्लेनिंग यू द वर्ड द balatu. So loving all these achievements or loving yes liking all these achievements wanting to achieve dhamma let us be having that balat that aggressive involvement too. So Balat only we have to have the Yukti. Balat only we have to go to the Guru. Balat only we have to again use the second Yukti to be liked by the Guru and he allows us to stay there. And with Balat only we follow all the discipline imposed by him which he imposes to make us qualified. Thereafter with Balat only that Prajna knowledge which he teaches right from scratch up to the ultimate we have to keep on listening, learning, listening, learning. Our Puja Gurudev has done it with his gurus. Both Shivanji Maharaj and Tapan Maharaj. Balat. Tapan Maharaj very strict disciplinarian. Nobody stays with him. Left to himself. But Gurudev said, no, I want knowledge. This Mahatma, whatever the disciplines he imposes, I'll follow. He slept on the stone. He had to have the cold Ganga bath every day for 3 months together. That Bhiksha Bhojanam and every day whatever is taught, he has to remember and again reproduce it. He has done all of that balat. He could have ran away anytime, like some of us. 5 minutes we can't sit. We ran away. There is no bala in us. We are very balahina. And we have the other balahinata is what we know. In the bhogadi things, we stick to those things. We get stuck up to that so much that we don't have a little strength to put out the TV and start doing our sadhana. वो भी बलहीनता है. उसको नहीं छोड़ना उधर बलहीनता है, इसको नहीं पकड़ना इधर बलहीनता है. These are all the weakness. That's it. What is strength here is called, giving up there. What is giving up there is holding here. Strength and weaknesses. सत्संग को नहीं पकड़ना वीकनेस है और दुस्संग को नहीं छोड़ना वीकनेस है. दुस्संग को छोड़ना स्ट्रेंथ है बलात् एंड सत्संग को पकड़ना भी स्ट्रेंथ है बलात्. And this balat is what he said in the earlier Mumukshu Vyavahara and earlier Prakarana for more than 3-4 chapters called as Purusharthat. by your own bala effort. Like some of you come regularly to the class, that is balat. Except very few important obligations, you don't leave it. That itself is a great achievement, mind you. This is what is watched by the Lord. So such a great person, satsanga vagara, balat is attending, more blessings will come. So balat vruddhim nayet, prajnam vruddhim nayet, arya sangama yuktya ado. Thereafter, Mahapurusha Lakshanaihi, even they also balat. Mahapurushatam api nayet, be a Mahapurusha. What is the meaning of Mahapurusha Lakshana and Mahapurusha? I told you. Not only we realize for ourselves, but we take all pains to guide others. Vaashishtha ji at that time, कितने हजारों सालों की उम्र के होंगे वो, but still he is not teaching. If the gurus are not taking that initiative to teach us, will we get the knowledge? If they say हमसे realize हो गए बस हम अपनी गुफा में बैठेंगे, that becomes a accepted kartavya. That the way the gurus have taken all pains to guide us, teach us, we have to pass on that to the next generation also. तो राम को भगवान ये नहीं कह रहे वशिष्ठ जी, बेटा तू अब वैराग्य हो गया, मैं तत्व ज्ञान देता हूँ, तू उसको समझ लेना और बैठ जाओ, कुछ भी मत करो. He says, no, no, no. You have to be more relentless after realizing to give that knowledge. Before gaining the knowledge, you have to be relentless, effortful to gain the knowledge. After gaining it, establishing in it, to pass it on to next generation, you have to be balat. तो इसमें एक बात जो है वो इजी नहीं है, गुरु के पास जाना, उनके यहाँ से प्रज्ञा पाना. So too easy नहीं है to adopt Mahapurush Lakshanas and remain as Mahapurusha. And easy nahi hai expressing as Mahapurusha of guiding the next generation, which is a need of the hour. No spiritual person, while doing sadhana or having reached the self, is allowed to, expected to stay himself in gufa. They have to come out into the public world, go through all whatever gross level difficulties, but teach. Otherwise, who will teach them? Let us no more think about the people of the world of this Kali Yuga to be bad or negative, or they are what you call the materialistic with all the Rakshasa Guna. That is absolutely true. There is no doubt about it. Yet, even if they are like that, who else other than us can have the forgiveness for them, the sympathy for them, the kindness for them, and to guide? तो ज्ञानी ज्ञानी के साथ साथ साधु भी हमको होना चाहिए. You can't just say your son that is very bad करके छोड़ देते हो क्या? Yet you love him, you try all your best. Whether the son is ill health physically or is, let us say, in his behavior is doing all nonsense. You go to every temple and pray. You ask every Mahatma क्या करे मेरा लड़का बिगड़ रहा है. You ask everybody's advice. You are always in the चिंताग्रस्त. For your son, the whole world is my own family. They may be dushta by from their side. So what? How can you allow them to continue to be dushta? In our effort, if not the whole universe will change, at least one individual may be inspired and can come out of his negativity and become positive. That's called as Mahapurushata. That action is called Mahapurusha Lakshana. अब एवरीबॉडी दुनिया को कोसते रहते हैं, कलयुग में लोग ऐसे होते हैं, जीव ऐसे होते हैं. है यार, कहे कोई मना थोड़ी कर रहे, करेक्ट है, बट उनको मदद भी करो ना, उनको उसमें बाहर आने का हेल्प करो. कौन करेगा? हम नहीं है तो. Isn't it? For whatever the reason, they are in that way. Some may be very cutter, they may not change, they may retaliate, they may fight with you. But some may respond. Can there be any more fulfillment than this in serving the world and trying to bring them out of their own delusions? We're talking spiritual service. We're not talking about giving. That's a rich people community should come together. All those who boast them to be topmost, richmost in the world, those fellows कितने लोगों को cheat करके उतने पैसे पाए हैं, they should come together, make so many of the organizations by which not even one fellow should suffer because of lack of food, because of lack of shelter, because of lack of education, because of lack of health. Food, education, health, and accommodation. Even one human being should not miss it. All the rich fellows of the world, they should come together and do it. We'll also contribute little bit whatever we have. अब कितने लोगों को आप सुनते हो इसका इतने $1 billion $1 million है? What are you doing with that nonsense? That is their job. But our job is be kind and compassionate to them. Take this message of Gita. Take the message of Shastras. Take the message of Dharma, Nyaya. Take, most importantly, the need of our is the message of values. The more we can do that, the more we are doing good to the world. If you let the world to go in its own way, that will degrade day by day. We have to teach our immediate children also. We have to take everybody into account and do in whatever the way we can. Then only this bhayankara prabhava of the Kali Yuga we can sustain from its effect. I am explaining Mahapurushatam Mahapurusha Lakshanaihi Nayetu. So he is not telling you go to the Guru, gain the Jnana, liberate, go and sit in the Gufa. No. Like that Mahapurusha, all the Divya Lakshanas he has got, you know, of loving and serving the world, with them come into the world. Show your Mahapurushata. You have realized उससे किसको क्या फायदा है? That's also selfishness. Come, serve the world also. Whoever have come to this level, they are not countable on the fingers, but because of them only, at every decade or century, spirituality is sustaining continually. The relentless works of Shankaracharyas, the Vivekanandas, the Puja Gurudevs, they are the ones who are the torch bearers of this Adhyatmikata. You continue that legacy. Don't stop at your own realization level. खाना भी तो अपने लिए कमा के खाओ, दूसरों को खिलाओ. कपड़ा भी खुद पहनो, दूसरों को दो. So to dharma and values you practice and make others to. Adhyatmikata also you must and make others to. Even one person, if you are able to little bit influence to be spiritual, our janma is dhanya. We have cleared our runa to the gurus who have blessed us. I liked this thought. Arya Sangama Yuktya Adau Pragnam Ruddhim Nayet Valat Tataha Mahapurushatam Mahapurusha Lakshanaihi. तथा उसके बाद महापुरुष लक्षणों को भी अडॉप्ट करके महापुरुषता को भी बलात् नहीं है. Don't be Alpa Purusha, somewhere staying in your own personal spiritual realization and comfort. Come out. If राम जी को उस त्रेता युग में अगर वशिष्ठ जी कह रहे हैं, where in general all people are noble, what to talk about in this Kali Yuga? The few spiritual giants, should they not come out and spread that legacy, spread that great knowledge? It should be done. There are two things. One, you do it directly, or to those who are doing, help them in as many ways as you can. You can't talk on Gita, never mind. You make the satsangas for Gita. You can't talk on Ramayana Upanishad, never mind. There are people who can talk. Take their mess, take them with you, let them. In this way, every person who has got more than 5 crores or 1 crore rupee, they have to spend 5-10 years adapting one or the other Mahatma. कोई भी जो वक्ता हो सकते हैं, give him the food and shelter, take him all over the districts where you stay. अब ऐसा करके देखो, everybody in the possible people, will not everybody in nook and corner gets the message of values, gets the message of jnana, message of bhakti, message of bhaichara? Should it not be done? There's so many people who can do this work, but they are shy of. Somebody should approach them and tell them, request them, भैया महात्मा जी आप आइए, हम गीता पे सत्संग करिए. There are thousands ready to, but somebody should initiate. They are not like me, the fools, that nobody to encourage, still go on shouting 9 hours per day. And I don't care. I will do my work. It's my Rishi Kriya, Rishi Seva, my Guru Seva it is. I will do that. There are some who take that initiative. But others, more capable, more wonderful, they have to be used for this prachar. कोई नहीं तो खुद करो. तो हमारे गुरुदेव को कौन थे? खुद ही किया उन्होंने। उन्होंने हमको भी कहा, कोई हो या ना हो हेल्प, यू ट्रस्ट योर वर्क ऑफ स्प्रेडिंग दिस अध्यात्म ज्ञान, यू जस्ट डू दैट. You do it for your own fulfillment, your own Runavimukti, your own Seva to the Rishimuni and to the whole Jiva Koti, whoever receive it. Such an important mantra. See the sublimity and the necessity of these slokas and their meanings. First, Arya Sangama, Yukti, you develop your prajna with Bala, with same Bala, gain the Mahapurusha Lakshanas, you prove yourself to be Mahapurusha. Tataha Mahapurushatam, Mahapurusha Lakshanai. Hey Ram, don't stop. In this job, if this is taken as duty or government, there is no rest even a moment throughout life. And what's rest? Nonsense. Like the Sevakas like Hanumanji and all, the Dharma Sthapakas like Rama and Krishna and Puja Gurudev, there's no rest. That concept is not there. Every moment we express the divinity to bless others or allow the divinity to express through us to help others. Right? Now the second shloka. Yo yo yena guna. इह पुरुषः प्रविराजते शिष्यते तं तमेवाशु तस्मात् बुद्धिं विवर्धयेत्. One second. Hmm. यो यो येन गुणेनेह sorry पुरुषः प्रविराजते शिष्यते तं तमेवाशु तस्मात् बुद्धिं विवर्धयेत्. नारायण जय राधा. श्री राम जय राम जय जय राम. Yeah, just to keep the book. So, yo yo yena guneneha purushah pravirajate shishyate tam tamevashu tasmat buddhim vivardhayeta. So, to do this great work of taking the message of values, to take the message of bhakti, take the message of Vedanta, Mukti Marga, a lot of gunas we have to have, qualities, abilities we have to have. And the guru from whom we have learned, or one Mahapurusha, only one or two you may get from him. Because every Mahatma need not have all the gunas. So you can't say that ये महात्मा का मैं शिष्य हूं, इनसे मैंने एक आध दो गुण सीख लिया, अब इनके बाकी गुण इनके बाद नहीं तो मैं नहीं सीखता हूं. Sri Vaashishtha ji specifically saying here, yaha yaha yena gunena iha purusha pravirajate. Pravirajate. Purusha means the great Mahatmas. Yena yena gunena pravirajate. All gunas are not in one Mahatma. Many Mahatmas have many, many gunas. And you need all those gunas in your service for the world. Therefore, from each of these Mahatmas, Shishyate tam tameva ashu. And those gunas alone, he can, that individual guru can teach to his disciple. Therefore, tasmat, from that person, in that particular trait, buddhim vivardhayet. You develop your buddhi to serve the world. Your abilities, your talents. You understood? Depending on the work you have chosen, like Puja Gurudev's life, is a good example for everything. So, how to give pravachanas? From one source he has learned. How to write books from other source he has learned. How to start an organization and sustain and develop it from other source he has learned. Whomever he has seen, and many of them from his own inner heart, or some from the studied books only. एक सब गुण एक जगह नहीं रहते ना, और बहुत गुण हमको चाहिए. Is one of the very good thought given by our Vaashishtha ji here. Like right now, you can remember, like 10 Devata avatars and 10 Mahatmas. From each one of them, one guna. From the Rama, learn that Maryada Dharma. From the Krishna, learn the dynamism, being cheerful. From Lord Shiva, learn the meditative Shanti and poise. From the Lakshmi Mata, learn to be rich. From Mata Saraswati, learn to be knowledgeable. From Mata Shakti, learn to develop the Shakti Guna. And from Ganapati, you learn to remove the obstacles. तो एक एक देवता से हम एक एक सीख सकते हैं. Nothing wrong. All gunas may not be shown by one person. He may have, but he may not show all. Same way from the great Mahatmas, like from Tapon Maharaj. The Vairagya and Tapasya you can learn. His name himself is Tapon Maharaj. From the Puja Gurudev, the dynamism, the energy to travel all over the world so many times. From Vivekananda, how courageous he was at a young age, less than 30, 32, that's it. Going into the religion of Parliament of Religions, and how he roared like a lion only, sisters and brothers of America and all. So from him we can learn, from Ramana Maharshi, that staying at one mountain, not going out of that place. From Aurobindo, what you can learn. है ना, from तुलसीदास जी क्या आप सीख सकते हो. From सूरदास, from कबीरदास, है ना, एक एक महात्मा से एक. Even in this world, this exercise you can do even from your friends, relatives. We only think about the negative gunas and create hatred, enmity to them. In this also we are murak. You can learn something good from your wife. Best thing you can learn from her is how she tolerates you. Learn. You can learn from the father-in-law, mother-in-law. You can learn from mother, brother, sister, your friend circle. आपसे 40 साल छोटे लोगों से भी आप कुछ सीख सकते हो. You should have the eye, how dynamic they are, or smiling they are, or acting they are. ये लर्न करने का होना चाहिए हमको. And all the gunas we have to have, and we to keep somebody as an example and learn from them. That's what he means here. Yaha yaha mahapurushah yena yena gunena pravirajate tam tam eva shishyate. And everybody cannot teach everything because they may not have that. Therefore, for those gunas, you go to the person who has got them, learn from them. Similarly, those who teach us Vedanta, go and learn from them Vedanta. Those who teach us yoga, go and learn yoga. Those who teach us bhakti, go and learn from them. Those who teach us our the karma yoga aspect, unse जाकर और सीखो. It's everywhere in the medicine also. It's a stupid idea of the Westerners that only allopathy you have to do and all other medication is useless. You hate it, you suppress it, you destroy it. Everything where there's not much money, even though there's a lot of love, kindness, is that has to be destroyed. This is the Western method. And if it is there not original or native, and if it is surpassing or superpassing their own thing, they ruthlessly destroy. The West means Western ruthlessness, destroying people of that jealousy and all. They use and throw like tissue paper. They will use Modi and throw. They use anybody and throw like a tissue. They don't care. From them, this nonsense has come. Who told you that? From every religion, we can learn something great. From every Mahatma, we can learn. From every yoga, we can learn. And I'm talking about the medicine. Who told you only allopathy? आयुर्वेद में मेडिकेशन नहीं है क्या? होमियो में नहीं है क्या? ऑक्यूप्रेशर में नहीं है क्या? ऑक्यूपंक्चर में नहीं है क्या? यूनानी में नहीं है क्या? मैग्नेटोथेरेपी में नहीं है क्या? एवरी वन ऑफ देम आर दी वैद्य ओनली. अब जिनको अकल आया वो लोग इंटीग्रल कर रहे हैं. And more intelligent, nowadays the world is not isolated now. All are together only. You can't hide anything. You can't be isolated. One or two countries stupid like Pakistan, they can do and get themselves destroyed. But the rest, you have to be together. An intelligent medical department, they make friends with all. They consult each other. A group of 10 doctors एलोपैथी, आयुर्वेद, होम्यो और सब मिलकर मिलकर एक दूसरे का मदद करो ना, सीखो. Same way, everywhere you can be egoistically selfish and isolated and destroy yourself and others. You can come out of it and share your knowledge with others and take theirs also. The only slogan which works in today's world is what? Sharing what you have with others, taking care of others, teaching the values. If not spirituality, at least values can be universally taught, and providing the food for everyone necessary and sharing whatever you have, whatever it is, wisdom, skills. That is the only way the disturbance of the world goes away. Peace remains. Peace comes back. That principle which is so very much required in today's world, वशिष्ठ जी हमको वहीं सिखा रहे. And the Guru also. तुम मेरा डिसेबल नहीं है, मैं तुमको नहीं सिखाऊंगा, ऐसा नहीं. You have come to learn this from, I'll teach you. In Puja Gurudev's Samstha, it's there. Anybody can join Samstha and learn, and they can go back to their organizations. Gurudev never binds anybody, never says, will not teach you. It's a free. So, yaha yena gunena iha purusha pravirajate. With whatever great gunas, that Mahatma is there. Shishyate te tam tameva ashu. That alone he can teach, he is capable of. What you have to do, tasmat means from that Paramatma, buddhim yavardayet. Go to each one of them and develop your buddhi. Buddhi means knowledge. Knowledge means skills, abilities, whichever are required for you to become Mahapurusha. And what is Mahapurusha? Not receiving all taliya or big awards or garlands. No. Mahapurusha is sharing that jnanam which you have got with others. The prajna, the moksha vidya. These are all, this is the name of the SARGA, SADACHARA NIRUPANAM. By your SADACHARA, you gain jnana from the Guru. After that, your SADACHARA now is to give this jnana to others. For that, develop all the skills that are required. And from whatever the resources you get them, you request them, you learn. ऐसा ही होता हमारे पूरे भारतवर्ष में पहले से ही. It's all integral staying together. There's no isolation. Everybody is not expert for everything. Isn't it? तो कुछ लोगों को कुछ चीज आते हैं, अब सीखो उनसे. Observe in your own life. Somebody is disciplined, learn discipline from him. Somebody is loving, learn lovingness from him. Somebody is kind, compassionate, and charitable, learn that from him. Somebody is a great devotee, उनसे वो सीखो. कोई बहुत परिश्रमी है, उनसे वो सीखो. कोई गुरु सेवक है, see, learn from him that one. कोई भगवत सेवक, you learn it. Some is पक्का वेदांती. All Upanishad mantras, everything he knows. You get inspired from him and learn the techniques from him for that. So, what is the meaning of here? Vaashishtha ji saying is, don't delay or stop. You are serving the world with spirituality. By saying that, ये और वो गुण मेरे पास नहीं है. Go to that Mahatma and get that guna. Example again, Puja Gurudev. He is relentless in gaining all the gunas required to do the work chosen by him or given to him. So it's a book. Puja Gurudev is a book for us to learn. Every facet of him, aspect of him is one great chapter and a page. Great sarga hai. If you have that ability, capacity, you can learn. Wonderful it is. So in this way, yo yena gunena iha purusha virajate shishyate tam tameva ashu tasmat buddhim vivartayet. तो जिनके पास जो है वही सिखाएंगे, दूसरे नहीं सिखाएंगे. तो दूसरों के लिए दूसरे के पास जाओ. तो जिनके पास जो है उनसे वो सीखो. इसलिए your attention should be on learning. You know, like in the Yuddha Vidya में भी, अब दुर्योधन went to Balarama to learn the Gada Yuddha. बलराम कृष्ण के भाई है और कृष्ण अर्जुन का मित्र है. अर्जुन है दुर्योधन शत्रु है. Bhima. But how does it matter? And Balram also did not say no. He taught Duryodhana Yuddha Vidya. That's why Duryodhana is मेरा शिष्य है और कृष्ण पांडवास आर so close to बुआ के लड़के हैं वो. Therefore, I will not fight the war. So he was not taking part in Kurukshetra Yuddha. बलराम जी आए तो सब चटनी चटनी हो जाते थे. So he never participated. Balram ji, Lord Krishna, Vidura, they never fought the Yuddha. They are very powerful. Krishna only Rathasarathi. But he learnt बलराम जी के पास जाकर दुर्योधन युद्ध ले. So in the army archery में archery you learn from somebody, gada yuddha from somebody else, the other thing from someone else, है ना. That's what happens in our college nowadays. Earlier एक ही गुरु फिजिक्स केमिस्ट्री सब पढ़ाते थे. Even now there are एक अध्यापक schools are there. एक one teacher schools उसको आजकल बंद कर रहे हैं. We had in our childhood only one teacher teaches all. ट्यूशन में जाते थे वही टीचर आधा घंटा एक ही पढ़ाते. हमने पढ़ाए भी हैं. 5 सब्जेक्ट पढ़ाए एक. बट नाउ इस नहीं से होता. बच्चे वही बैठते हैं बट वन टीचर कम्स एंड टीचर्स वन सब्जेक्ट एंड गोस. मैथ्स टीचर आ गया, taught and gone. Physics came and taught and gone. Isn't it? Even in the corporate world also nowadays. For each one, speaking skills के लिए somebody they bring. The advertising skill के लिए किसी को ले आते हैं. You know, they have the team to teach. Like in a cricket also. The bowling coach is different. Batting coach is different. The fielding coach is different. The physical fitness coach is different. And then psychological coach भी होते हैं वहाँ. The one who's ठीक बैटिंग नहीं कर रहा, आउट हो रहा है, तो उसको जो दिमाग को ठीक करने के लिए देर भी द साइकोलॉजी सिखाने वाले साइकोलॉजी वाले भी रहते हैं. It's all very interesting, you see. That's what Vaashishtha ji says. The job is twofold. One is serve the world in as best way as possible. Two, for that you have to have all the talents. For that learn from different people. कोई condition है, कोई bias नहीं. Good. Some of the Westerners are there, including Jesus and all. Unhesitatingly they came and learned the great scriptural knowledge from our Hindu saints. They learned from us only. For everything in the universe, the Sanatana Dharma is the basis. And then later on they might have developed or put it in different way. That's okay. Again, that's different later on. But basic, yes, they've learned. They're stupid follow, they don't know that, and they hate Hinduism only. पागल लोग हैं वो. I appreciate them that they came and learned from our even now. Same as so many Westerners come to India and learn. In the same way, from the age old time, how many Chinese have come, how many Germans, how many Japanese, सब यहीं से तो सीख के गए. Good that they learned. But one bad thing about them is they don't tell that the Hinduism is a source. They don't deny if you ask, but they don't tell. Like in today's corporate or many worlds, thousands of management speakers are there. All the learnings they learn from the Mahatmas, Gurus, Satsangas, study of Gita and Shastra. And they don't even mention that this we have learned from Gita. Such a stupid, ungrateful fellows. बोलते ही नहीं वो हमने इस महात्मा से सीखा, इस गीता से हमने सीखा. चंद लोग कहते हैं, बाकी नहीं कहते. Ungrateful fellows. In our own Hinduism. Very rarely they say. Why not very frequently? When you have whatever knowledge you have gained from the scripture, you must say, first you say that. What I am going to teach you is what I learned from my Sanatana Dharma Shastras. I have presented to you. Now, again, I am telling you, this knowledge is not mine. I learned from Gita. Why don't they say it? Because those are बेवकूफ होंगे जो who hate Hinduism. For the sake of those stupid 5-6 people, why do you deny telling to the other 50 people? For 50 people, it will be an encouragement, no? कि हमारा गीता में इतना महान ज्ञान है करके. ये 5-10 ये मुस्लिम क्रिश्चियन बेवकूफ बैठे रहते हैं वहां और उनके लिए नहीं कहते हैं कि हमने गीता से सीखा करके. You tell 5-10 may feel that, but the other 50, even those 5-10 also, why should they feel when you are speaking truth that you have learned from Gita? I learned Karmani Eva Adhikara Mahaphaleshu from Gita. There are hundreds and hundreds of speakers learning crores of rupees and getting such a name and fame, having learned these things from our own Shastras. I can name them so many. Ungrateful. That is different subject. This I just told you extension. That's not the point and issue here. The point is learn from as many people as possible the skills required. Use them to do the prachar of this Tattva Jnana, Atma Jnana, so that people are protected from the absence of this knowledge, destroyed into the worldliness through the Maya, etc. बिना तत्व ज्ञान का लोग संसार में खुद फंसते हुए सबका स्वयं का नाश करते हैं. एक तत्व ज्ञान ही बचा हमको. That's why he says, यह यह येन गुणेन यह पुरुष विराजते शिष्यते tam tam eva ashu tasmat. From that person buddhim there in that particular talent you become master. Then what is this Mahapurushata? He will start telling now. Wonderful dialogues, wonderful discussion. It will go on next 12, 13 slokas. I thought of 2 days, it may take 2 more days. Doesn't matter. We'll do it. Thank you. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Purnamada Purnamidam Purnat. Purnasya Purnamada Purnam. Shanti Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Om Namo Narayana. मैं तो जहाँ भी स्कूल कॉलेज जाता हूँ पहले आई टेल देम those who are not interested to listen to this Babaji, you can go out. I to speak on the basis of Shastra. Have patience to listen, then later on you sing. Yeah, somebody conditioned somewhere, we cannot deny that also. World is to be accepted. You cannot fight with the world. Om Natatra Surya Vada. The problem with Hindus is they not only don't fight, but without fighting they accept defeat. Sharam nahi aata. Arjuna was doing that only. Without fighting, he wants to be defeated. Thank you. Come join for Dhanyashtakam study.